Tell him to take care of that place for me now. Yeah?
Hello, and thank you for joining me today on the Top Crime Radio program, broadcasting live from London, the United Kingdom. Sierra Nito Kame Sierra Nito Sasa and join this program for naming me. Well, we are not going to take much time. I know it don't want the program 13 minutes after the time we're supposed to, but I'm sorry about that. Today on our show, our guest who is going to be joining us shortly on this live broadcast, live from you. And let me tell you a little bit about, not tell you, let me just tell you who is going to come so that you have to, so that you know. May I just say sit tight and then listen, or yes and belt listen for your next song, because I think the guest is ready for today. Okay. Today's guest is Honorable Otuekong Ukeme Emmanuel. He has one name in there. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ukai. Yes. I hope they'll be bringing Bible today. He's a vice chairman of Uyo local government area in Akwa Ibom State. He will be talking today on safety and achievement in Akwa Ibom State ever since he become vice chairman of that state as well. So all this will come up after the musical break on the show. Also on the program, Talk Ibom Media has put, some token very small. It was even not nothing is too small for people of Akwa Ibom State. Some people, not all anyway, so to give them some small thing for them to use to buy sanitizers, ke Akwa Ibom, so that they can keep their hand clean during this period, or coronavirus or barami or whatever they call it, I don't know. So it's all gonna come up on the show later. So we now broadcasting on radio, but we also broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. Then if you are, I don't know if you are listening on over the radio or maybe for okay, Facebook, then share and invite some other people to watch. Tell them that the vice chairman of your local government is gonna be or is on the show today, and or you can go to our YouTube channel. That's Ndito on TV. Okay, YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe so that next time when the program is on, you'll be able to get notification for that. Well, as you know, my name is Edna, and I'll be right back after this musical break.
My God, I no want to kill person. I no want to go prison. Yeah, I no want to miss heaven. I return, I'm back to sender. If he get waiting him, no go back to sender.
Okay, welcome back and thank you for staying with us. I didn't want to waste too much time because we already spent 13 minutes behind us already. And then if you can see, our guest is joining us all the way from Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. Um, well, I did a little bit of this background, not background, who he is. So maybe if you want to know more about him, maybe when you call in and then ask him, he'll be able to tell you. But now I want to welcome our guest. Welcome on the show, sir.
Thank you. Mesere Kukamuro.
Thank you.
Mesere. God
Mm.
bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Freeway said, oh, good morning. Welcome on the show. My thank you, but I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's all I tell you.
Thank you.
Okay, I can see that you're a man of the people. Okay, so we're not gonna waste much of your time. You are the vice chairman of your local government area, Akwa Ibom State. And if I may ask, when did you become the vice chairman in this local government?
Okay, precisely December 2017.
About
That's when I
about
start or I commence in the office of the vice chairman of the local government. So approximately in that office, I'm having some few months in the year, 3 years to round up. So I've almost consumed 2 years and more than half to
okay.
round up
What has
as the
changed?
vice chairman.
Okay, what has changed since you came into the office?
Well, the office as a vice chairman, I wouldn't want to use the word a spare tire. I work hand in hand with the executive chairman of the local government, being that is a joint ticket. And I think I support all his program as executive chairman for the local government council. So I know very well that it has also given me an insight for the first time going into a public office, elected public office, an insight that subsequently I can also brief, mentor people what leadership when it has to do with subordinates, supporting your boss. So the change for me, the honorable attached to my name has really made me, there are some certain things I will not do anymore because they have added honorable. Even someone slaps me on the way, I will just tell the person thank you. That is a very you don't talk to people anyhow. People can abuse you. Unlike when you were saying people call in to abuse your guests. For me, I welcome all those things because it's part of what I was coming to the office to learn, to see, and also to deal with it. And I must tell you in that the office of the vice chairman has brought to me, I have seen it and have dealt with it. For now, within 6 months, with 6 months to come, I will conquer.
Yeah. And then are you saying that you never been into government before? You have not occupied any government?
Yeah, no, this is the first time. This is the first time my people send me to go and serve them. It's not even being in government. I went for service.
Oh, yeah. So, and you feel that the executive chairman of your local government carry you along with all the activities doing in this in the local government?
Yes, yes, he's the boss. Whatever he's doing on behalf of the council, and I think we are followers. I'm supporting him. All his program, whatever he's doing as a local government executive chairman of a local government, I support in totality.
Okay. Now, as in like Uyo as a whole, I like we all know is a capital of Akwa Ibom State. So, I mean, w- what if I want to ask you about the level of employment in this local government, what would you say?
The level of employment, like in Uyo as a local government area, there are there are basic rules which I'm not supposed to say that is the place of a executive chairman to say, but I want to believe that the government is doing well in engaging unemployment in the state.
Okay, and now because few minutes ago you said you confirmed that the executive chairman of your local government carry you along in every activities he's doing in the state.
He is not supposed to leave me behind now.
Okay, now I want to ask you this: what about this allocation? Okay, local government me. Does it mean that you receive a come or we receive K?
Will you receive allocation and like the allocation is not going to come into the chairman's purse or the vice chairman's purse. It's coming for the administration of your local government, and I think that is been has been perfect since we resumed office, and we've been battling because no matter how much is coming in, we have a lot of job to do as a local government because it has to do with locality, it has to do with wards and villages. So we have a lot to do in order to complement the the end of the people because they actually see us that if we are there, their problems will be taken care of. And you should know we are in a platform where we serve our locality, our villages, our wards. We are very close to the people before the people can even go to the state. So for us, the allocation that comes used for the administration of the people. So it's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, and then um I have a little bit tough question here. I know you might say it's not about the local government, but I think the local government have the power to make this happen. So, what has you and your chairman done to make Akwa Ibom state government, down the state government, to build low cost housing for people living in New York,
Like I
for the
said, thank
civil
God you said
servants?
the chairman was earlier on here, and I wouldn't want to go into things that it was supposed to be handled by my executive chairman. So there are some questions I will not even attempt them. I will not attempt it. All I will say is that whatever that should be put in place as a local government council, the executive chairman and all of us are on it, and I think it has been going on well.
Okay, I'll reserve that question for the chairman. When he comes on the show, I will ask him again because these are the questions the people, the people of you, those that come from you, ask me to put it across to you, since they know that you're coming. The man of the people, like they describe you, and I should ask you. So I believe they are listening. Now you said that KSF for Nam, most of the thing people are doing, you go to the world, those villages to touch the lives of those people. Now, what is the primary health care? What is the situation of the primary health care and education in those villages?
Okay, actually, like when you into office, there are responsibilities you must took to yourself. Primary health care, like you mentioned, education, empowerment for the grassroots. We have been the executive chairman and us have been doing well in that aspect. And sometimes I personally, as Ukai Udeme Emmanuel, will go outside being the vice chairman. I'll move around to also complement because this is what I've been doing. Before I become a vice chairman, I've been doing that. I've been reaching out to my people in local villages to know needs, rather their want, their needs. Those basic things like primary health care, where people will not need to go to general hospital if they have any slice, headache or whatever. We'll put those things. And I want to tell you, in your local government council, the chairman has been on it for that. I must give kudos for your local government in that. And those other ones we cannot do for now. We are still working and believing God before we expiration of our tenure, we'll be able to do more than 70 something percent.
Yeah, that's a primary health care center. What about the education, the schools, primary schools, secondary schools?
Hmm. The basic thing is that we believe that those public schools in interior villages, we go there. Someone that has problem, we provide them with desks, provide with school uniform for those of them that may not have parents to take care of them. We provide them with exercise books, that is writing material. We encourage them to go to school, and we set some examples that some persons in the world today were not privileged to be in private schools. They passed through public school, and today they are great men and women in our society. So they should take their studies important. And I want to also commend the state government led by His Excellency the Governor of Akwa State, Udeme Emmanuel, because he has provided infrastructure. He has also trained and retrained those teachers to teach our children. So I want to believe that we, as council, we move around to check and see a way. We cannot achieve in one day. So more we go villages, we see their needs in those schools and try to complement and make sure we encourage them to move on.
Yeah, about mm, what I wanted to ask you was, I know some people were complaining, not about you in another local government, that when they asked them to go and deliver some things like books and maybe uniform, maybe they divert it to somewhere else. When you ask people to go and deliver this thing, do you go to find out how many or maybe why not the same amount of things you ask them to give to those people? Like for example, the school, if you give them I went on more exercise book, do you go there to find out where the number of exercise book or from came one might not the same number?
Apart from what the state government may send to schools, council also do their part. And individual, like I said, you don't wait for government to do everything if you are as a public office holder. For me, as Ukai Udeme Emmanuel, the vice chairman, I do those things without waiting for government fund to come in. Because like I said, I've been doing them. You assess, you go to school some there are times I will be in primary school for like 6:30, 7 o'clock. From a child that just arrived in school, I'll assess and know their problems. Some of them may come without school bag. You provide them with school bag, customized school bag. You make them understand that you care for them. Some of them have parents and which their parents have given them all they need. Those ones that are orphans, they don't have guidance. Those are the first line charge, just to make sure they're in school so that they will not stay back because of either writing materials or school bag or even sandals. We must go ahead. I am not staying an interview with as a rate that I've been doing all those things. It is something, it's a practical thing when it has to do with me. And household name, Ukai, I am for grassroots. And if we talk about grassroots, there should be a foundation for grassroots. And when you talk about foundation of a grassroots, it has to do with those children that you must give them basic education. So that has been done without asking or waiting until government bring funds. When government bring funds, we put them there and also do our part to make sure that we make God will also once you wait until government give you funds to take to those children, it may be delayed, or sometimes the blessing that you are supposed to get from God will not be there. So we take upon ourselves, I take upon myself to do those things I've been able to do in my little capacity to make sure those children get encouraged and go to school.
Okay, I think one call was coming in, but we missed that. Um, well, I forgot to say to you, the phone line is open, and then you can call in if you have a question for the honorable. Please, when you are asking your question, make your question very brief. Please be polite with your question, because if you are not polite with your question, I don't like to do it. I'll put you off because our guest is here to talk with us, not to be um, embarrassed. So please make your question very brief and then politely. Thank you. And yeah, I have seen you because I have been following up for some time. Have seen you build house for widows and giving some youths money. I think the one that really touched me was the one you distributed food on the road for people. For people. Let's pick this other call and see. Okay. Hello. Okay. Corwin, you're calling from Italy, Parma. Okay. Do you have a where are you from? In Akwa Ibom State. Okay. Do you have a question for you come all the way you come from Ini local government area and you are congratulating someone that is from another local government. Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, he heard you very well. Okay, thank you. Okay, the horrible vice chair.
Anybody?
Sawo ko ba sa yege tang?
Go, but I'm going to talk about go.
Oh, really? We didn't hear you from. I didn't hear you saying that. Oh no. Anyway,
Okay. I
he
was saying I
said
don't know.
he was asking. It was congratulating you, thanking you for the work you've done, Kuyo. And then this person is from a new local government area. He doesn't. He don't know Kuyo. I don't kini. You
Mm,
know. So how can you stay in the local government for Togo for to make congratulate another person at your local government? So he said
eh,
because of maybe he heard about you or he listened to what you've been saying. So you see you to be somebody that is okay, you don't hide your feelings. I'm just repeating what he said. Now he ask you a question
Okay.
that Kedia Afobokisi Missy card the place in the morning. Yes, Adado could not go nedi and then Mama Young or something like that. The question is asking
Mm,
that ke sometimes ke me chicha say to go nebo ya ka get to in one. Maybe by the time for
mm,
my dear you don't make it to in one and then they will not
mm,
be in the class
mm.
to teach you. How do you deal with that?
Well, like I said, anybody that goes to a public office with the mindset of selfless service, you must go out from your comfort zone. Have a team that will help you in dealing with some issues like you just mentioned. I don't only work alone. I have some teams that I will send to different villages to also checkmate how the teachers are handling those children. For me, I will beat my chest that in my locality there's nothing like that. The children only because there should be a time for a child for you to show a child what to do. Not is that one is not a punishment. I'm glad to even witness one when they are during break, they'll just join the auntie to school farm there. Not that they are the one working, but just to ask few questions and have the knowledge of what is happening at their tender age. So for me, anybody that wants to go to a public office must deny himself some certain comfort so that you've been able to do your work very well. So thank you.
Okay. I think he's still listening to you. Okay. Godwin, I hope you I made okay. So with the answer, the vice chair will not feel
Godwin,
okay.
Godwin,
Godwin,
even you can also assist.
yes, go ahead.
Godwin can also assist in his village, in his community, by going to see things himself. At least you can make recommendation if there's any school that you know that they are not doing well or those things you just mentioned. You can also bring to authority, then will now deal with it. Nobody will be able to know, like in the local government, what is happening in a certain school because I might not be there. But even if you just mention any school, I will now verify it and make sure I deal with the issues. So Godwin, thank you.
Okay. Honorable Godwin is living in Italy. He's calling from Italy. He's
Okay,
not. Yeah, he's not living
okay.
in Akwa Ibom. Yeah, but
Oh.
he's from
Bonyori
Ini.
long. Bonyori long before the TV show came, I made this year. Tell him
Go.
to stay safe, because of virus. This virus, you stay safe. Oh,
So
Godwin,
he's
God bless you.
yeah. So for what Godwin said, I think in Ibiono, I want to draw your attention. I want to say something in Ibiono. There was one when he was from with me about Ibiono. Echo the farmers farmers primary school. I think one primary school like that. Migrant farmers primary school. Yes, in it one them Kibiono. So there's this group of Ndito Kwabum youth in diaspora, the Kwabum
Okay,
people living in diaspora. They went and renovated that
okay,
school. So
okay.
in that
That is
during that process of the Egenama renovation though,
innovation. Yeah.
and you see Nintogoyen teachers, ebo mweka ke sarayo. And even in that inside that building, they get renovation. Man, teachers make para yop. Don't care suru fong wedo. Even though me kuengeke, kono fufan togoyen me ebon, togoyen me so sarayo. And then somebody went there. I think one of the worker I took picture of those children. Then they send it to this group, and then they send it to me.
Okay,
I try to I put the question across to the executive chairman of Ibiona when he was on the show, and then he said he will look
okay,
into it. And I can tell you even up till now, there's those ufang wededo nkwoiti bara because they will before getting that renovation safe nkwoiti ki bara ba even after my going nkwoiti to about to me. Even though when the chairman come.
the people at diaspora, when I get your sign and provision to some text now. I won't be a good move for it.
because
But I guess when I'm provision, but yeah.
because I think they wanted to show the local government that look, we have come in to help you, come and do the same,
Okay.
because they believe that no, no more some will come and those things, but they are not doing it. But I just after the chairman Amadi showed me a week after, and then you can't get a moti now. I don't want me work local government, the councillors and all those things. These are the things we are talking about. Yes.
Let me also help you. Ado statutory that a chairman, a vice chairman, a leader, and a secretary of a council should have mobility. And I name boys and say, come and Ado statutory, local government in here, it all out of place. But yeah, I name note for that one. I'll stand to defend that one because and I even do principal officer, and I name boss, come and what I but you don't even know you don't chairman, I know the property of a local government. And as you just said too, I want to also believe the chairman Bobang Bong Poitiero. As one and Bobang. One day I'm going to that ke who for give up for ke chairman Amado Poitier.
Okay. Anyway, um, we were talking about your own generosity. And you.
Okay.
You don't you because I know
No.
there's about two people that are not from you. They benefited from the two work of focus you and no more. So now you I'm able for on me be
Mm,
I empower my youth. You have feed the poor on the streets. I saw you that's you distributing food kusong and that one I saw it. I think the video came to me, although I can't remember who sent that video to me. Then why are you doing this? I mean, why are you doing this? Is it part of the local government scheme, or is it that is from you and this is you are using your money to do this?
I never knew you invited me to come and screw me. I wouldn't have come. But let me tell you, thank you so much for that question. My inspiration came because I noticed when my son was born. If I didn't have any knowledge of how I came into this earth, for that of my son, at least I witnessed it. My wife would give birth to me, and I saw him coming without nothing. And I've seen a couple of persons while burying them, they also bury them with nothing. So my inspiration is that no matter whatever I have on earth, I'll still go back the same way I came to this earth. So the only thing I should do, if I have, I should share with my neighbors. Everything I do in my life, I am not doing because an office is attached to me. I've been doing that since 2012 thereabout. I've been doing when I never go into public office. I gave my community two boreholes free of charge. They will fetch from morning till the following morning. Day to day, week to week, month to month, years to year. The ball is still running from that time till now. I also remember I gave to my community a bus stop in Oron Road in Uyo. I built a bus stop. I also rented a primary school block, 5 classroom blocks, built a toilet facility in my primary school along also Oron Road, Itam in particular, my village. That is before I become a vice chairman in 2017. Long time ago, and I keep telling myself, why would someone has a house in Uyo or in Akwa State? He went to UK and have house. He went to Dubai and have a house. But there are some of his family members, his neighbors, that could not even boast of a rented apartment. So I borrowed my inspiration because I knew very well the best you can do to a human being is when the person is alive. You share what you have. So I must make sure since that time I built a computer school for in my community. It's not only my community that benefited from it. Everybody, Igbo people, as far as you reside in Uyo, you can have access to that school. You come there and learn. Some of them are working in all these outlets. So for me, I cannot mention what God has used me to do in Akwa Ibom. It's not only Uyo. That is even before I become a vice chairman. That was why I said, open the phone lines, allow anybody to attack me. But I want to promise you, nobody will attack me because I've been able to look into what our problems, not only in Akwa Ibom, even in national as Nigeria, is just that they don't allow people like us to voice out solutions to our problem. But I want to tell you there at UK that Ambassador Ukai Udeme Emmanuel, if given an opportunity, I'll give an options that if certain things are taken care of in this country and in our state, in Akwa Ibom State and Uyo, it will be a more better and selfless place for all citizens to be happy of. So I don't want to count achievement. My achievement is left for God because sometimes when you are doing those things, people feel you are looking for a position. I keep telling people I don't look for any position. If God called me to serve in any capacity,
Mm.
I must do it with passion because I know it is called for service. So my passion of empowering youth, old women and men, building houses to widow, I will ask myself, if I saw my mom, maybe my mom when he was still alive, then he lost my dad. Then I saw that my mom under the rain, heavy rain pour, without having a shelter. Would I be happy? If I shouldn't be happy for that to happen to my mother, why would I be happy to see a widow with 6 children without a shelter? I must suspend everything I was doing in my life. I must go out of my comfort zone and make sure I build house for widows. Giving food on a street. Sometimes people don't know that a lot of persons you see them on the street are far better than us, living in a big house, driving big cars in the sight of God. Why not give a helping hand? Why not make people see you as their mentor? Why not my role model? You can't. Good morning, you tell somebody, even when you are not buying the person food, sharing food. For you to even stop and tell somebody good morning, you can save that person's life. You know, if he may be depressed, but just because you stopped by and said, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon. Nobody can give life than even giving money. One day I said, today I want to go on a keke ride in New York metropolis. I want to go. I have a car, park my car, go, decide to go through keke just to feel how passengers are feeling and also the rider of the keke, how they are feeling in my society. It shouldn't be me alone. It shouldn't be people in government alone. We also look to people that are not privileged to have car. So when I was inside the keke, I discovered there are people that have somewhere to go. They don't even have complete money to even join keke to their destination. And what the result of it will be that either they will end up fighting themselves, the passenger and the owner of keke. So with me, my presence moving from one road, back Oron Road, Wangiba, they don't knew me as a vice chairman. They were looking at me as a normal person. While we were going, they will be discussing. I'll be telling them, what have you experienced? Is this government of the local government really benefiting? Which area are they not doing well? They keep telling me, giving me their input. Those things we do wrong, those things we are not doing well. I'll now go back and think over it, see a way of remedying the situations. And the leadership eye look at it that if we lead by such a template, we are not only going to achieve as leaders, we are going to safeguard our nation. We are going to safeguard our state. So if I want to continue to speak, the 1 hour of your studio will not be enough. But I want to tell you that I am not doing this by my power. There's brain behind all what I'm doing. and which is God. And I also want to give it to my dear wife, because when you don't marry a peaceful and a good wife, that when you go out there, most times you find out that whatever you have that was supposed to be used at home is being given out. If you have a bad wife, you will sleep outside. If you have a bad wife, you remember a dear parlor that even at 12 midnight, you are still telling bad man to bring. So I give it to her that she is also the strong backbone to whatever I'm doing. I also want to give it to the governor of Akwa State, because today I'm a vice chairman. If he never agreed to launch me into this position, who knows? Maybe because I don't have anybody that would have speak for me, I wouldn't have been the vice chairman. So he played a very big role to launch me into this position. I want to tell you that I am an eye opener when it has to do with the local government and when it has to do with Akwa Ibom State. If anybody said wrong or bad, the person is entitled to his opinion. But I want to tell you, launching me into politics, a public office, is really a lesson for so many persons. And I want to tell you, there are some persons that indirectly are learning from me. They will not come and say, they are learning this from Ukai. But I know that some of them are learning and their conduct. Because I keep telling them, what to be a public office holder? You were with cars, backup vehicle with police, army. Forgetting that will be out of that office. Who will go with you? Who will move with you? I said, for example, there's someone I met at airport. He was a public servant, a public office holder. He has been carrying mopo everywhere, dealing with people. One I saw him just alone with his luggage at the airport. I said, sir, you came alone? He said, hey, Mr. Kai, I'm alone. I said, where are those police? So that means vanity upon vanity. Yes, vanity upon vanity. And I must tell you, in the city of Uyo, and I tell God, God protects me. Because I look at it that if I go with one policeman, I'm scaring away 1,000 persons that was supposed to come close to me. If I go with 3 policemen, I'm sending the whole Uyo people away from me. So I decide to go alone. So that every time I take whoever, a drug pusher that happen to be an Uyo or even come to reside in Uyo, you have access to me. Even if I cannot provide what you ask for, but I will encourage you that tomorrow is better than today. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I just allow you to talk because I needed to hear more. And I think people watching you or listening to you needed to hear more as well from you. And there's nothing far away from what you are saying, you know. And somebody was calling and I missed the call. Okay, you can call back, please. The person with the number ending 727. You can call back. Um, Now, let me see, because people are sending questions here. Um, don't mind the question you're sending to me. Don't allow the executive listen to to feel bad with me. So this is from he didn't send. It's a name more than is Abuntum. Ask the honorable chairman about the primary school in Obom in Etoi Uyo. The only two classroom of
Obodobo.
yeah, the only two classroom are you know what no decks has no decks and has no decks for the pupils.
Okay, Obodobo.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Obolobo.
Obodobo. That should be a Ward 5. Ward 5. Ward 5, there's a counselor there, there's a supervisor there. Who will make inquiries, and luckily we have a state house member that's also from that area.
Okay, I think let's see if they can get this word. Hello, like good morning and or good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you're calling from. What's your name?
My name is Benjamin Antia. I'm calling from London.
Godwin Antia, calling from London. Okay,
Benjamin Antia.
Benjamin Antia. Okay. Do you want have a question? Let me say for audible. Can you hear him?
Yes, tell him to be audible, please.
Okay. Yeah. If you can raise your voice a little bit, Mr. Benjamin, and you can go ahead with your question, please.
Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you, the Honorable Vice Chairman, for your time. We've heard a lot that you've said. You've said so many things regarding your achievements and the rest of your soft minds and what you've actually done for people in the state. That is quite good. I commend you for that. My question goes this way because we have a situation in the country right now that needs urgent attention. And so far, we know that His Excellency, the governor, has put in place some sort of medical devices to be able to at least accommodate the current situation. So, my question goes this way to you as a vice chairman. What have you people actually done, as part of a measure to cope with the current situation in the state? That is regarding the pandemic that has gone viral globally. What have you people put in place to assist what the governor has done? And have you people been able to sensitize the people of the Akwa State enough to get ready for the pandemic?
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. How about Benjamin calling from UK here? Okay.
And hello.
Hello, Chairman. Vice Chair, we are waiting for you now to respond.
Yes, please. You come again. Rephrase that question for me, please. The last question you just asked, please.
So, what he said is that Abontom, okay, he's talking about this coronavirus that is coming.
Okay.
So he's
Mm,
asking, what has you people put in place?
okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Mm. Okay. Actually, as a local government, the chairman, executive chairman, has formed a committee to work on that. The state government has also made adequate preparation in case the pandemic is closer to us. For me, as a vice chairman and Ambassador Ukai, Udeme, Emmanuel, seated here in this studio, the early hour of today from 7 o'clock, I was into local churches in Uyo. I went to local churches to provide them hand sanitizers and all the basic things they need to know the way to do, give them awareness, orientation. I don't just give, I stood and educate them on what to do because those people are our people. And if we can stay without the virus, we should also think about them in our local villages. So everything by God's grace is put in place, and we are also still praying that no matter how we as government are preparing, we don't also pray that the sickness should come the way we are hearing it in other countries like Italy and thereabout. We still believe that God will intervene for us because whatever we have is manpower. We cannot contain that sickness even if it comes. So we pray that it should not come. But those basic things we should put in place to contain the spread. We are doing that.
So horrible. When you say you distributed a hand sanitizer today for
Sanitizer.
Obasi, then I mean,
Yes.
what is it? Well, prevention is better than cure. Then even, there are some women that don't even understand what it means. Say for no more that what it means, what it stands for, what they should do, how they should use it, why they must use it. So is there anything like awareness to
We told
enlighten people, especially those in the
yes,
villages, to know?
yes, 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 yes. Like I told you that as early hours, I don't just give them, but I stood to give awareness, educate them on
Mm,
how to use it, and they need that it is compulsory.
they have
There
to
must
use
be
it.
hand washing, and they must use, yes, it has to be hand washing, and they must use that sanitizers and also face mask. So that has been done. And I want to also say that at this point, people should not just wait for government alone. People should be able to do their best, contribute their quotas, bring in those items from everywhere so that we can help our people in local villages. They really need it. The
Okay, I
ones I
think we
was
have
able to do
another
this
caller.
morning for me,
I don't know why my destiny is not going today, but I think I just have to use my phone. Hello. Okay. Honorable, can you hear this person very clearly?
not really. Ask him to be audible.
Okay.
Yeah, please, I just want to hit back on your feedback, like what you just said about your preparation that you went to the church this morning. You went and gave them sanitizers. You gave them some sort of orientation in the church. From your explanation, we can see that your concentration is being based on just church. When we talk about virus, I don't know if you have a clear understanding about how the virus works, because this virus is not a drug thing. It has nothing to do with just going to churches alone. There are schools, there are other corporations and places that you need to, put in your information, at least to let them understand. And from all indication, I heard that the state had closed down schools and other offices at the moment. So now my question goes this way. Now, if everybody is going on a total lockdown like what we see here in some part of Europe or some part of the world, what arrangement have you people made for the less privileges? That is, people who are not working, people who are not making money at the moment, the people who are not even having places like homes, as you say, people who are homeless. What plans have you people made in terms of their feeding, in terms of being able to look after their drugs and stuff like that when it happens? I know you said you went to the church and you did this and you did that, because that's not, for me, that's not enough. Going to give them hand sanitizers and all those little things is not enough to cope the situation. The main situation there is when you say that people should stay indoors, that means you have to make proper plans for them to actually have a way out in terms of having what to eat, having the drugs to take when this comes. So it seems that your measure or the steps that you people are taking is just a very limited or minimal steps, which does not even have any sort of thing to show. So when we talk about preparation, it's not just going to set out an outlet for isolation and the rest of the things. How do you take care of the patient? Have you made plan for like food banks that you can refer people in communal areas who are not having anything to
Okay.
and treat themselves? What plans have you people made? This is what I want to know, please.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Benjamin. Okay. The
Thank you.
Honorable Vice Chair.
Don't call me commissioner before they will sack
I
you.
wonder. Ubok kenyo ombok.
Don't call commissioner. Right now, we'll work on it.
Ayembo ubok
Benjamin, please,
kenyo.
thank you. I hope you are listening to me. Benjamin, you are listening, please.
Is listening.
Okay. Yes. What happened is while I was just using church based on the fact that today was a Sunday day, that an average Akwa person in local villages will not stop going to church. It was just an avenue where you have most people to preach and tell them what we are facing presently in the world. So that has been taken care of, and other places have been taken care of. This other question is government paid salary as at 26 people get their salary, and you are asking me those less privileges, those hustlers that if they don't go out, they don't eat, how they are going to manage. I want to tell you, I was telling people last week that I have seen maturity in person of Udeme Emmanuel. While other cities are being shut down, the government doesn't do that. He take it one step and another to see how it's going to, because government is a human being. He knows those things. He knows that paying salary does not take care of every Akwa people. He also know how to manage it to see how it's going to do it. I want to tell you, at this point, we have a government that is technical, a government that is listening. And I think if the thing will still come, because I'm not asking that COVID-19 to arrive at Akwa Ibom, I'm not asking, but if it should come, there will be a provision for what's asking me. But for the meantime, the governor, the school has been closed. I have not had that the market should close, but they said social distance it should be applied, and which I know is that has been taken care of. The aspect of us as citizens too, we must also not fold our hands to the government to do everything. We also know how to adjust and put some measures in place in case there's a total shutdown of the system. I also want to believe you there at the diaspora can start shifting in something because you also have relatives here in our should be able to shift in something to make sure that we also know that we have our people at the diaspora. Thank you, Benjamin.
Thank you, sir. Um, if I should ask you, and then this Etienne Memebo told me that if this thing happened in Akwa Ibom, which like you said, we are not praying for it to come
Mm.
to Akwa Ibom. Is it only in Uyo? Is it Adoke? Anyway, you are a
We have
vice
three
chairman.
central districts.
Oh,
We
okay.
have three central districts. So those the Commissioner of Health with the ministry, partnership with the government are doing those things in places that it will be easy access.
Okay.
There's
In
not
your
only
own
in
local
you.
government, regarding this COVID-19, how do you know how many ventilators? Okay, about for you, it you said get up though. About if anything like this happen,
Ibom specialists get the thing about nine.
just 9.
Nine Ibom specialists. You know just so.
Hmm.
Nine of them quite number of you know. How about you don't already know?
So my honorable vice chair, that's 9 is a lot.
Nine is a very good number. And more as we come for you.
Yeah, for you, of course you're speaking for you. You know,
Mm,
sit down because you're not
yes. So
the
for you.
governor that are responsible for all the other local governments. Okay. Now, if
Yes.
somebody any of these symptom, is there any like helpline they can call? Timbre baga say don't know, can baga do? And then nothing. How can they reach out if they
That's
have a
why we
symptom?
have the health centers. That's why we have health centers in various villages. There are means of how to reach out if there is anybody. And I want to also tell you, it's not even going to be possible for our villagers to even contact it. It's only us
Okay.
because some of you that were
I
in
think this
China
gonna be
when
the
you
last
travel.
call we're gonna take for today. We just take this one. It's gonna be the last call. Just hope. Please make it briefly so that we're gonna round up.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks for your time, Edna. It's me, Ben, again. Sorry about this. Let me round up with this honorable because it tends to take my time. And I just want to go straight to the point regarding what you just mentioned that the governor, because like you're singing a lot of praises about what Udeme has done, which we, as the Bible people who live in the diaspora, have not heard from anybody what he has actually done. You know what the Kirit kind of is, but only 9 pieces of ventilators, more that you have all this and that in place when the virus can blow up to 50 or 100 people at a time.
Wait,
But
wait,
how do you cope 100 people at a time? And you said that
yeah,
you're
yeah,
already
yeah.
in central district, so that means if anything happens, you have to refer them to your senatorial district for treatment, which is a very long thing for me. So ambulances have not been made prepared. A lot of things have not been made prepared. And go from okay,
And you need to
in
make
about the
commission of
diaspora that
health.
we should also send things
And
down.
you
Can you now
yeah,
see the difference between how we live life this way and how you people live life there? Because we are not having any benefit from the state as diasporans. We are not having any support from the present government. We are not even being acknowledged. He's not even our friend to start with to say,
you don't
knowing very well that almost 30 or 40% of the upkeep of the people of Akwa Ibom State comes from the diaspora, from the people's family in the diaspora. I know how much I spend on my family, but I don't want to go into those details because everyone has their own families and the way they do things.
Okay. And Benjamin, if I should ask you, where are you from in Akwa Ibom?
Where am I from? I'm from Idoni local government.
Ibiani Ibom.
Yes.
Okay.
I am from Idoni. I know all the crannies of Akwa Ibom State. I know
Okay.
all the local governments, I know all the states, I know how they operate. I have friends all over the place, and I asked for situation report on a daily basis regarding this because it's a life-threatening issue. So when
Okay.
people are looking at mistakes back home and them bomb Brento again. But if I didn't bomb Brento and go horrible vice chairman, this has to be looked into before it starts. When it starts, it explodes. And when it explodes, if we don't have the control,
But
all these
but sorry, Benjamin. Sorry to cut you. I hope you understand that we have a vice chairman of your local government, not the
yes,
commissioner for health.
yes, I know that. And
Okay.
so as a vice chairman of the
And he
commissioner of
has
law,
senator in
yes,
Ibiano.
he's part of the constituency. So
He has a senator in Ibiano.
okay, so let's maintain your local government acts on script, all right? So what I'm trying to say is because of what he just said, that we should try and send things back home for our people to be able to have. Where are we going to get that when we don't have support from new people back home? We are
Okay.
always giving, but we don't take back from new people. Life is about give and take.
Okay.
The government, so the government of the day does not acknowledge the people in the diaspora, so but new people are still expecting things from us. So with the income and with what we make or our internal revenue that we raise in the state like Akwa State with our resources, we should be able to create more resources or more funds, all right, for the people to use and help people out. Because
Okay.
I hear
Thank.
that
We need to cut you from here because our time is running very fast for us, Benjamin.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling in.
No
Um.
problem. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much. Thank you so much.
Benjamin, thank you so
The Honorable Commission. Oh God of mercy. The Honorable Vice Chair. um.
It's
We,
like you are seeing vision.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I wish the Honorable Commissioner for Health will be on that seat now, and then this is the time he's
Yes,
supposed to come and tell people
you
because
will still come.
exactly because this is exactly what people are afraid of. People have this concept because I listen to what Benjamin is saying. It really make a big huge sense. You understand? We are talking
Mm,
about the well-being of our own people back home. Like me, I think
mm,
I still have like uh, cousins and all that back home there as well. And then he's talking about his own. You still have people, family back home as well. So
mm,
I wish he would take this to the commissioner for health and then tell him that get people in diaspora are knocking on his office door that they want to know what
mm.
he's doing about the
The,
situation.
the people in diaspora should send what they have. It will add with the one we have.
Now he's saying that now the people like because I know people calling talk to me about this that the state government or even the local government or whatever they don't welcome people from diaspora. How do they expect them to come in and help? Because I know we have like doctors, nurses, other professionals that come from Akwa Ibom State in this country. I'm talking about the UK that are but
Mm,
I mean, some people say the government are not welcoming them.
that
You
is
know,
not true.
I don't know
How
about
could
that.
that be true? No, it's
I
not
haven't
true.
had that issue. I haven't got any issue of government not
No,
welcoming me
it has
anyway. So
not.
I don't know.
That's a very big lie. It can never. The governor that I know, that is the leader of the Akwa Ibom State, is even welcoming, asking, begging that people they should come and partner to see how they can better the life of the people here. It's not. It's not. Tell Benjamin that I said that there is nothing like that.
Benjamin is
There's
listening to
nothing like
you.
that.
He's listening to you.
Benjamin, please, there's nothing like that. Honestly, irrespective being the vice chairman of Uyo, and as you can know, that before you count Akwa Ibom, you must start from Uyo. At
Mm.
least I have the full knowledge of what is happening, and the state capital, the government house, is in Uyo. I am the landlord, and I know the kind of tenants we have till 2023, which is the governor, is a very good one at that. So anybody that brings excuses that the government does not receive or welcome people from diaspora is a blatant lie. I said it is a lie from the pit of hell. So anybody that wants to assist the state government, the government of Akwa, the people of Akwa State in any area, please you are free to come. I will even relate this what I'm hearing today to the Commission of Health. Possibly will also make the governor knows about it. So I want to thank you, Benjamin, for this contribution. Thank you, and God bless you.
He's listening to you. Okay. Honorable, our time is very very short, so we're gonna let you go very soon. And What do you have to say, or what do you want to say to the, or what advice do you want to give to the people of Uyo?
Well, for people of Uyo, I am someone you send to represent you in the office of the vice chairman. And from the day you were voting me in till today, I'm still the same. And my hands are still open. I'm still running an open door policies that whoever and whatever way I could be able to be of help to every person in you, that should be, and also take advantage of being a state capital so that people will not come and relegate us to interior villages. We are happy to come from town. Some people from Far Eastern comes in that they want to take over. We will not allow that. We are going to take advantage of being a capital and make sure we allow people to live freely. Like in Uyo, Uyo is peaceful because of the indigenous of Uyo as peace-loving people. So Uyo, Ukai ado yin bufo. Esuso kese na me no nda yin bufo.
Okay, so
Uyo see
maybe before you go, um, this team, the team of the Talkwam radio program, they have some that might be their own way of helping, or maybe just giving, like just like what you did today. Again, for about sanitizers, for what more. So we have some people. We just want to give some token today, and because now you are in the show, and we want you. We have number 1 to 26. And these are the people from Akwa say with their phone numbers. So we just want you to pick two numbers for us. You will read out their names and their phone number. Then we will call them. Maybe when you then we will call them on phone. Yeah, the live show. Then you give them what we have. So I believe that we will be giving some list. Then just randomly, just choose any number. That's just need two people. You will read out their number and their names so that they will hear. I believe that some of them are watching.
number 16,
Number
Andrew
16,
Fion.
Andrew, if you okay. Can you read out his number, phone number, please?
Number 16. Number 16. I'm trying to go to the result. 17 Andrew. Number 16 now. Andrew Fion. 080 6599
Okay,
7424.
okay. Thank you very much. The second number, please.
Amos Ability.
Okay. What number is that?
080
Okay.
number 7.
All right. Okay.
080 68 57 45 30.
Okay. Thank you very much. These people, we're gonna call them right here on the show, and then we will credit their accounts with something for them to go and buy sanitizer for their hands. So that's the courtesy of the people of this group. Anyway, because I need to leave you so that you can
It's
go.
not now, but I'll do it.
Oh no, no problem, sir. Okay, thank you very much, Vice Chair, for being on the show today. And then I hope you had a good time with us today. And no, this is the first
I
time.
really love. Mm, I
No,
would
this
like to come back again when you will
100%
call me.
sure. Please do come back. We really need you.
Thank
This
you.
time,
Thank you so much. I
yeah,
appreciate it.
Oh, this time you know that we are real. So do come back anytime you want to. This is the Talk About Radio
I'll come
program.
back. Honestly, I enjoy speaking with you and to know that my sister over there is safe. Very
Thank you, sir.
happy.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, I wanna say I'll sip a little water in a minute. We take this musical break, please. By the time we come back, we'll be able to um read out those number that our guests just choose. We call Ibonodo make a live show, so we'll be able to give them what we have on this show.
You know what me seven, yeah, make you beg am oh. Hey, you know waiting them see for night. You know waiting them tell them for dream. You know who send them. They plan where he plan. Yeah, if he get waiting him know oh beg, make you beg am oh. Who never gonna want to see some beg am, make you beg am oh. Hey, yeah, nigga, yeah, move me some beg, make you beg am oh. No be say you dey fear am, oh beg, make you beg am oh. Hey, if you be trailer driver, keke dey block you for road, I beg you beg am oh. If you be army officer, boy scout come dey chance you beg am oh. Hey, you know wetin dey him mind. You know wetin be him plans. You know who send am, wetin he be. Yeah. If he get wetin him know who beg, he beg oh. Make you beg am oh. They no be say you dey fear am, he beg, make you beg am oh.
Okay, I'm back. All right. Um, our guest, I'll get choose number iba. The first one go number 16, Andrew Effiong. 00. I'm not gonna call the number again. So I'm gonna call Andrew Effiong right now. So I hope I hear been the call, but as you know the rules, if you don't no pick the call, then I have to move on and call somebody else now. So I'm gonna call Andrew Effiong. Hello. Good evening, Edna. How do you know me? Oh, you following my program. So you heard it when they go, the guests call your name and your number. That's why you're calling me. Okay. All right. Where are you from in Akwa Ibom? Atomo? Uran? Okay. Can you confirm your phone number for me? Just for the last four numbers. Okay, phone number for the four last numbers. 7424. Okay. All right. Okay, you from all right. Then you are the first one of the first winner for today. So you know the number the number you send the text number you send WhatsApp to me. So send in your account number and your full name. So your account will be credited today. Yes, me. And please, when you receive that money, drop us a message that you have received the alert. Okay. You said that's 2,000 naira. That's what you get for winning. But if you want to win 5,000 naira, there is the question you need to answer. You say, okay, no problem. Can you remember the first question I asked the honorable vice chair today? Oh my God. What was the question? Wow. That's good. That means you were here from the beginning. Okay. Okay, you just won yourself $5,000. So when you get this alert, please let us know. Okay. Thank you very much, Andrew Effiong. Okay. Well, that was Andrew Effiong. So Andrew Effiong on a $5 that was Baramo. So we're gonna call another person. I can choose number 7, which is Amos Ability. Okay, Amos. Let's see. Get us. Okay, we are calling Amos now. The next call, you bit PK, I will drop. Okay. Well, Amos has not picked his call. So, can somebody? Oh, okay. Let me no. The we have instruction here. Only once we call the person was. Okay. Andrew Effiong has won 5K, and Amos, we call Amos. Amos is not answering his phone, so he has lost that one for now. So anyway, fine. I want to say thank you everybody for joining me on the show. Thank you for those brilliant callers, Benjamin and Elijah. And you please keep on listening to the program, even if awo ba wo kidi ba na program to okay, please share it to the person yeah you say. Okay. Next Sunday, we have another interesting guest, but we are yet to confirm. But I will keep you posted and let you know who is gonna be on the show. But definitely, we're gonna be here next Sunday, and the same give out will still go on. So if you know you from Akwa Ibom State, and then we just want to support this scheme. We want to give somebody something this crucial time, this the coronavirus or whatever they call it. Please just get in touch so that we can do someone call me just to help people back home. So well, for me, had a good time with the vice chair today, and then I wish you I'm make them okay for many years. I'm having a good time as well. So thank you so much, and God bless you.
Me seven, yeah.